It's episode 48 of the Pat McGann Show. This week, Pat's welcomed by comedians Joey Villagomez and Dwayne Kennedy, with a special report on the World Cup from Marcelo Balboa. The Pat McGann Show, as always, is brought to you by Tiege Hanley, a complicated skincare for men. And now, here's Pat.
Before we jump in, I want to make you guys aware of something else. This is a great opportunity for you to win some cash, $1,000. Tiege Hanley is giving out $1,000 in celebration of 10 years of compliments. Just go to this link right here. I got a link right here. If you're listening, not watching, go to Tiege website, tiege.com, and find yourself a way to win $1,000. All right, let's get into this episode. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. All right, joining us once again. This may be the final time talking about this tournament, but you will be with us again, I hope. Maybe even in person.
There we go. There we go.
We have our World Cup expert, Marcelo Balboa. We have a champion. The tournament is over. We got to look back on everything. I know it wasn't the outcome that you were personally.
Yeah.
But let's get into it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's dive into it. Let's go.
Well, first we had the Spain upsetting France. In your eyes, perhaps. I think you kind of had France moving on. That was
Yep.
That was maybe kind of foreshadowing of how strong the Spanish were.
Yeah, I think they were building in the tournament. You know, every game they got better and better, and I think we saw the best version of them versus France when they shut down their high potent attack. We didn't see Dembele, we didn't see Doué, we didn't see Olise, we didn't see Mbappe. So Spain did a good job, and one thing Spain does when they're playing good, they're dictating the tempo of the game. And that's what they did. They held possession for more than 68%, I think it was, of the game. They controlled the outcome. They controlled every aspect of that game. But like anything else, you always worry because one mistake with such high potent offense like France. But you know what? They did exactly what they were supposed to do. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, the Argentina game should be a good game, but we'll dive into that. But yeah, I don't think France. Well, let me take it back. I don't think Spain surprised anybody. I think we were just waiting to see how they would play without 100% Yamal, and they definitely showed the world that they can play without Yamal.
Yeah, they seem to control, like you mentioned. And when you're watching a game, you must see it completely differently, obviously, being a professional. But the time of possession, and they kind of predicted that for the final as well. They anticipated Spain maybe controlling the tempo, but Argentina always being, and now we're getting into the final game, Argentina always has that. And they showed it too, right? They had a few games where they came back in the last 10 minutes because they can score in bursts.
Yeah.
But it just seemed like Spain just had the ball.
Listen, anything Argentina tried, Spain countered. So, and when you don't have the ball for, let's go, 90 minutes, I would say they dominated possession over 70%. Argentina had zero shots on target in the first 45 minutes. You thought, okay, maybe if you can get through the first half, they'll be okay. You come out the second half, there was a little spark, the red card comes. And then all of a sudden, it was a defend for your life. You know what I mean? And they did. You got to give them credit. They defended. But Spain, we talk about it. It's like Spain putting you in a room, sealing all the doors, and little by little, they just suck the air out of you. And that's what they did. They knocked the ball around. They found the half spaces. They were able to be dangerous on the sides. Martinez came up with a few big saves. But at the end of the day, it was Spain. Spain was the best team in that World Cup. The way they played, their mentality, everything about how they approached the game was first rate.
Yeah, Argentina, their goalie did make a few really nice saves.
Yeah.
A lot of shots on goal. But that red card, did you feel that it was deserved and that they should have been shorthanded?
Well, listen, Pat, let's go back to Enzo shouldn't have got a red card in the first half, I think it was, for yelling at the referee for no reason. You know, I mean, he got into it with the ref. I think it was more of dissent. He got that yellow card. So now you're living on borrowed time if you're him. And the way he went through that tackle, he didn't stick his stud out, but he didn't stop. So when that kid swung through, it flipped him. And I think the referee was just like, yeah, that's enough. You know what I mean? So listen, if you're going to take a yellow card, take it for that foul, but don't take it for talking back to the referee. That was to me a silly yellow card, the first one he got.
Like he was
And Argentina ended
demonstrably
Listen, the
waved
problem
his
was
arm.
is he didn't stick his leg out. He ran through the guy. As the guy went to kick the ball, he kept running through, and that's where the dangerous play come in. That's a yellow card. But the first half, he got a yellow card for dissent, which was really a silly yellow card.
Yeah, you don't want to be putting your team in that situation,
Yeah, yeah.
especially with the you know, them kind of dictating the tempo. But you
Oh
still kind of held hope and thought that
yeah.
they might just put one in, and they were close a few times there at the end.
Yeah. They
What
they
did you
came
think
close.
was the strategy on Messi? What were they doing with Lionel Messi?
Um, yeah, they had I think one opportunity towards the end, but listen, when you look at the way they played, they pinched the middle, they marked Messi. Anytime he got the ball, think about it. Every time he got the ball in the first half, he got fouled. Anytime he turned, he got fouled. So they never let Messi get into rhythm. In the second half, the middle of the field was so tight with so many bodies, there was no room. Where did we see Messi? Now Messi started floating out to the right side so he can dribble in like he did against England, so he can dribble in on his left and shoot. But they did a nice job of hunting the ball. When Messi got the ball, one player came, a second player came, and even when a third player came, they pinched the middle. He couldn't really push any balls through that back line. So they just pushed him wide. And when you push Messi wide, it's a little better, not great, but it's a little better because he can still come in. But they did a nice job of team defending. It wasn't a one, it was a two, and sometimes it was a three guys making sure they all shifted over, collapsed in the middle, and Messi just couldn't find the game. You know what I mean? There was no real gaps in between that back line where they could thread a ball through. He tried to go over the top a few times. It went a little long. So, listen, let's be honest, Messi didn't have a great game, but Messi didn't have a great game is because Spain didn't allow him to play.
Yeah, I mean, it was just you have to sometimes say, and you mentioned earlier that that particular day maybe they were the better team, and obviously they
Yeah.
are the champion.
Yeah.
There was a little chippiness after the game too. I heard there were a couple scuffles. What did you think of that?
Um, it's unfortunate that we saw that, you know what I mean? Because then everybody thinks the worst of Argentina now. Oh, they're poor sports, this and that. And I'll say this: I've never played in a World Cup final. I've played in a lot of games that are meaningful in Gold Cup, Copa America. And when you lose a game, you're pretty upset, you're pretty fired up. And all it takes is for some guy on the other team to run by and just tease you a little bit or say something, and it can throw some people over the edge. You know what I mean? They lose it a little bit. And it's a shame because it shouldn't have happened. Paredes shouldn't have gone after somebody. But again, it's a World Cup final. You're trying to defend your championship. You just got your ass handed to you, and you're a little emotional. So that's the sad part is we're not going to remember the 7 great games that they played or found a way to win. We're going to remember after the World Cup that Argentina lost their composure a little bit, and that's a disappointing part.
Well, there were a ton of eyeballs on this game. I
Yeah,
saw that they shattered viewership records.
yeah,
They had
yep,
about 68, 70 million people
yeah,
just in America watching this
yeah,
game. And
yeah.
that is remarkable. I know we talked about how this cup was going to be bringing soccer to the forefront here and hopefully taking momentum into our professional
Yep.
leagues that we have here. So that was a positive.
Yeah, listen, I think everything, if you were to ask FIFA, everything they wanted, they got. Almost every game sold out. Viewership was through the roof in the United States. All three host countries got out of their group, won the next round of 32 game. They lost in the 16. I think everything that you would want, the way people accepted football, soccer, whatever you want to go with, all the cultures coming together and enjoying the World Cup. That at the fan fest, they're all celebrating. Somebody wins, somebody loses. There was no fighting. Everybody was really pleasant with each other. So I think the thing that I liked is that a lot of people during the World Cup and after the World Cup said how impressed they were that this wasn't what we were told the United States was going to be like. And I think that's a huge positive thing. I think a lot of the players that came here were pleasantly surprised with fans in this country, stadiums that we play in, training facilities we have in. So yeah, man, I think that all of this that happened over this month was a huge positive for our sport.
Yeah, I was having a different conversation with my family just about kind of a muted celebration for our 250th,
Yeah.
you know, on the 4th of July. And it turns out that most people celebrating this summer in America and enjoying our country were not from here. And they were here. Maybe I mean, we should listen to them. They were
Yeah.
telling us we have a really, special place here.
Yeah.
And so many cultures, so many great things, so many beautiful
Yep.
places to visit.
Yep. Yep.
So that was and we got to see the Muppets.
You got to see the Muppets. I mean,
Trump was like,
listen, when the
Trump
Muppets
stood
are
up.
here, when the Muppets are here, we've made it. We made it.
I want to talk about our moment, Marcelo, because we finally did meet in person. What a guy, guys. Marcelo's out in Seattle for work. I happen to be out there as well doing a show in Kirkland. And you came out, man. You brought a crew.
I did. I bought
awesome.
a crew, man. It was, you know what? I had a disclosure. I'm like, I haven't seen this act before. I don't know what it's about. They're like, all right, so let's go. So we had a blast, man. We had an absolute blast watching you. You made my buddy who had dental surgery. He had to leave after 20 minutes because he couldn't stop smiling and giggling. So he had to leave. So you did your job, my friend. You made us all laugh. It was awesome.
That was my favorite. He was saying that, his doctor said, just try not to laugh, try and keep,
Yeah.
and then his wife's like, hey, we're going to a comedy show. Brought him right out.
That's, I look at it, it was a positive thing. That's probably like the third time I think I've been to a comedy show, and we appreciate everything you've done, but it was a blast, bro. We had a great time, and we will definitely be coming to watch you again.
Well, that's awesome, man. And we had a great time hanging out afterwards. We were able to get a drink and just to be able to thank you in person for all the time you've given us throughout the tournament. You really did help everyone understand, what was going on and keeping tabs. And I think you got, some casual fans, brought them into under the tent. So, and it was just awesome to meet you, dude.
You too, brother. Listen, the idea is to educate people in our sport because not a lot of people watch it. It's a new sport. It's only basically 32 years young in this country. So the idea is to try to get them just to enjoy the sport, see the beauty of it. And I got to meet you out of the deal. So, bro, it's been a great month. And well, there's some more tournaments coming up. We'll talk MLS. We'll talk something.
Definitely, man. And anytime you're coming through Chicago, you gotta let me know, and we'll
100%
be on here again. Marcelo, I really thank you, bud. Appreciate everything, and wish you all the best. Make sure you guys are following Marcelo on Instagram and all the socials. And I just want to wish you all the best in the meantime. But let's stay in touch.
100%, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
And by the way, your product was fantastic. I got the stuff you guys sent, the box of facial creams and stuff. Awesome. Great. I've been telling my girlfriend, I said, look, see, this is what Min's lotion does because I use her stuff. I go, see how much better I look in the morning when you use actual Min's product? She gave me a hard time about that. So
it's good. It's like smells good too. Like
she's got a spray that she uses at the end, like to seal it. It smells like feet, bro. So man, it smells like, put it on. I'm like, so I appreciate the product. It was awesome.
We'll send you some more.
All right, here we go. It's the 48th episode. We're live in the Tiege Hanley Studios on the west side of Chicago. And keeping with the epidemic of diarrhea, we have an explosive episode. We got Dwayne Kennedy here and a Chicago legend, a buddy of mine, a buddy of Dwayne's, great comic, great, true Chicagoan, Joey Villagomez.
Yeah, what's up?
Joey V, what's up?
What up, man?
How
Thanks
you
for having
been,
me, bro. I've been good, man. Staying away from cilantro.
Oh, yeah?
and all the stuff we Mexicans eat, lettuce.
Do you eat cilantro?
Yeah, we put it in everything, bro.
When I make salsa, I can't handle it.
Well, it depends. If I make you a salsa verde, it's going to have cilantro in it, and you won't really tell. You got to throw it in there to give it the little herbal flavor.
Some people have.
But if you eat salsa verde, most likely has cilantro in it.
Okay. It's in a lot of things.
Yeah, it's in a lot of stuff, bro.
I had it.
But I
yesterday.
know what you mean, though.
Like they say, you either have like the soapy taste reaction.
I don't know
or
where people get the soapy
you
taste.
love it.
That I don't understand.
Because you don't have it.
It does not.
You
taste
don't
like
have
soap.
the.
Yeah, like I could literally bite a cilantro stem and I will not taste soap.
Doesn't bother you at all.
No.
Can you handle it? You like it?
Yeah, I love it. I had it yesterday. I had this truck on 61st at Cottage, man. Woo!
Have you trust cilantro off a truck right now?
Yeah, brother. I feel
With the close,
great.
With the epidemic going on, with the
Off a truck.
Cliospora, whatever.
Hey,
what's
you
it
know what,
called?
man? Ain't nothing happening in my life. I could use a little explosive
Right?
diarrhea right now. Yeah, break up the monotony.
Yeah, we're late 40s, early 50s. Yeah, we got to, anything
Yeah.
could give
Do you
us
have to flag that
explosive.
truck down like an ice cream truck, or is
It's always parked.
It's just right there.
61st and Cottage, man.
That's one thing about
Fantastic.
taco trucks. When they find a spot,
Yeah.
they stay there.
Yeah.
Like I can name 5 trucks that have been in that spot for 5 or 6 years already
Yeah.
because they just know the traffic coming home from work,
Yeah.
people getting out, the kids getting out of school. Yeah,
Yeah, it used to
If
be
you find a
like,
spot, you're good.
You know, the roach coach, or people be like, I'm not eating off of a vehicle.
Yeah,
Right,
right.
moving now, people are flocking to the.
Yeah, but
they
these
park
trucks
out
are-
by the Art Institute. They
they got
line
the
up
truck.
over there
They
off
line up.
Michigan Avenue.
The thing is too, it's more, the city has to inspect these trucks too, so the Department of Health checks them, and the trucks are like a lot more advanced now, man. Mm-hmm. You do a taco truck 20 years ago, bro. It's
Oh yeah, right.
like a
It's
minivan with a griddle in the back and a propane tank and shit.
Right. And the cook was woozy.
Yeah, no refrigerator.
No, no.
Where's the sour cream getting? Like, where's it staying cool at?
I mean,
man?
I'm not like I'll do it.
That's gross.
I'll eat out of the cooler when the guys come through with tamales and
I know, man.
know?
Yeah, true, and that's another thing too. Like with example with tamales, even with the corn people, like the corn lady and all that.
Yeah.
They make this shit in their house.
Right.
Have you been in their kitchens?
Right.
You don't know.
I know.
No
that's
gloves and shit.
That's a roll of the dice right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about some good spots because my girlfriend's from Houston, so we're always
Oh, you guys
eating
arguing?
Tex-Mex down there, and I'm like, we got great Mexican
Man.
food in Chicago.
Chicago to me does have. Here's the thing though. There's a difference between having like good street Mexican food and good Mexican restaurants. Chicago has better Mexican restaurants. LA has some fire street tacos. Like if you ever out there, go to 26th Street Tacos.
Okay.
They're open 24 hours. They got the best street tacos
In LA?
in LA.
And it's called 26th Street?
26th Street Tacos. Wait, it used to be on 26th Street, but they had to move it.
Yeah.
Because somebody got like shot and killed or something like that. It's a real popular spot. Though, do not go there after Dodgers games. You will not get out of that fucking place.
Oh,
bro.
wow. Okay.
Oh, really?
Like, because it's
Insane.
not too far from
Is it
Dodger
near the
Stadium.
stadium?
Yeah, so they all flock there. But if you're there, they have to me have the best like street tacos.
I tell you, man, we mentioned this before. Any place I've ever been in the country, like we're down in Texas, in Austin, right? And like, like I said, Tex-Mex. Whatever. Oh, you gotta go to this place. This is great. And when it was all right, but I was thinking, the Mexican food in Chicago is better than this. But I always say, you don't want to be that cat everywhere you go.
Everywhere you go, yeah,
Chicago,
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But that's the truth.
It's true. Like, and you're right though, because I was recently in LA back in May 8th, the week of May 8th, and I was like, all right, let me try a few other spots, and everything out in my head, I'm like, nah, this shit can't touch Chicago,
No,
man.
it can't.
Like,
It
who
really-
told me this? My cousin was like, you got to try those tacos, and I was like, these are all right,
right.
you
And then you don't want to be the buzzkill. It's
Chicago got better tacos.
Yeah.
I know, yeah. And we know that though.
Yeah.
See, here's another thing a lot of people don't understand. Chicago has the most tortilla factories than any other city in the country.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have so many tortilla factories. You can buy 20 different brands in Chicago, corn or flour. In LA, you're either buying that it's called bandera or that mission. We call white people tortillas.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in Chicago, we got
White people do the flour, right? Mostly.
No, I think maize, the corn is starting to get it's
Now
starting
it's
to
coming.
it's starting to catch on.
Yes.
Because it's more,
That's more authentic,
It's more
right?
authentic,
Yeah,
yeah.
flour
Well,
for
flour
it.
tortillas are authentic too. Here's a little history about the flour tortillas. People shit on flour tortillas, but if you go to Puebla, Mexico, which is next to Mexico City, back in the early 1900s, Lebanese people moved to that area, and they introduced the pita.
Oh, really?
That's why the pastor tacos on the spit.
Yeah.
That's like a shawarma. That's how they introduced the shawarma to Mexico. Just Mexicans put pork they put adobo on it, and they call it pastor. But they slice it just like a shawarma, and they started making flour tortillas.
Okay.
Because Mexicans didn't know how to make pita.
Okay.
So they mix flour with oil, and they make flour tortillas. So flour tortillas have always been around, just not as long as the corn tortillas.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but flour tortillas have, like, I've been eating flour tortillas since I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But some people are like, oh, that's not authentic. Yeah, it is.
Right. That's for tourists.
Like, oh, really? My name's
just not
Joey
them cold-ass
Villagomez.
Okay.
I know, right?
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You sound authentic. So where do you like to go?
Villagomez.
What's the Mexican restaurant? Where do you like to go?
Oh, man, there's a few, man. There's a spot on Archer Avenue called Tequilas on the south side.
Yeah.
They have some bomb food. They used to be the chefs from a restaurant called Nuevo Leon.
Yeah,
That was on
Nuevo
18,
Leon.
the
Yeah,
one
they
that
had a
burned
fire.
down.
Yeah.
Same
Oh, man,
same
that place
same
is legendary.
owners,
Great
same
spot.
owners and same chefs. So if you like the food from there, try Tequilas. It's a bomb. And then across the street from the old Nuevo Leon, there's same owners too. It's called Canton Regio. That's like
And
a
that's on
Mexican
18th
steakhouse.
Street.
Yeah, it's right across the street from the burned down
Nuevo Leon. Oh, really?
Nuevo Leon.
So yeah, a
And
lot
they
of
make
people
all
like
their tortillas handmade, which
Yeah.
are fucking delicious.
Man.
Flour tortillas too.
Oh, man.
yeah,
And then there's El Milagro across the street from Cook County Prison.
Okay.
On 26th
I buy the
Street.
tortilla chips out from Aldi's.
Oh, those are good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we buy all these shit.
yeah, El Milagro sells the
El
tortillas
Milagro
too,
has
right?
tortilla chips. Yeah.
Yeah. Those
And see
things
that
are
restaurant I'm
fantastic.
talking about, Milagro, it's next to the tortilla factory. So when you eat at Milagro, you're getting warm tortillas right off the machine,
Yeah, man.
which is next door to the restaurant.
Love it, man.
So
yeah,
try
I
that.
gotta
And
get
it's
some-
like buffet style. I mean, you don't touch the food; they serve it for you.
yeah.
But you get to pick what you want. Comes with rice and beans and all that.
Man.
That's one of my favorite spots.
Every neighborhood you go through, they got great burrito places, taco joints.
Yeah, we have.
We have
That's
it everywhere.
that's the thing about LA and other cities we go to. I mean, every city with Mexicans has a lot of spots, but we have a lot of good fucking spots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I've been to some spots where people tell you, oh, the carne asada's the best there, or this, and then like you say, we try it, and we're just like, I've had better. We're spoiled here, dude. We got
Yeah.
way too
Totally,
much
man.
food.
For real.
Like, don't give me a fucking hot dog in LA, dude.
no.
I don't want no fucking hot.
No.
I want
Or
no-
New York.
Yeah, even them Nathans, yeah, they kind of gross and shit. Man.
I like Nathan's, but there's this, there's papayas.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
No good?
Whoo!
And then they drink it down with a papaya drink. That's
Yeah.
gross, man.
I mean, Nathan's at least all beef.
Yeah,
You
I just
know?
don't like
It's
the skinless
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
So you grew up back of the yards. For people who don't know where that is, because we got people outside of Chicago too, but you grew up in a very authentic Chicago hood.
Yeah, man, one of the original Polish and Mexican neighborhoods
And back of the yards, I mean, was kind of like behind the stockyards.
behind the stockyards. Yeah, so it's a rough fucking area, but it's one of the original, like hardworking blue collar neighborhoods in Chicago. Because
When you say rough, like now,
well, it's always been rough for the fact that
hard-nosed people, right?
Well, if you look into the history of Chicago with the projects that Mayor Daley's dad did and all that, back of the yards was one of the areas where they were like, all right, all these Mexicans and Polish people are coming into the city. Keep them in that little area, and then they can just go to work a few blocks away. You know what I mean? So when you, just like the projects, when you bunch a people in there, then they start having kids, and gangs come out of that shit, man. Because
Yeah.
small Hispanic, because the Polish people and the Germans and the Irish people that grew up in that neighborhood, they were getting, fucking persecuted too. You know what I mean? By the Americans.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
because so that area has always
And they
been.
formed gangs and social clubs.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did the same
They
thing.
did the same shit.
First Mayor Daley was in a gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them were. They're crazy. Yeah. And so back of the yards is one of those areas, like especially in the 80s when crack started to hit, they flooded that area. Like the 51st and South, like the south end of back of the yards, it just became like very drug infested and gangs and shit. And it's still like that.
And that was your experience, like going to grammar school, going into,
Yeah. Growing up.
And would you be recruited by people in the neighborhood?
Not really, because the block that the reason why I didn't get recruited, because my friends, my brother, they started a gang. So I was just rolling with the dudes on the block,
You were hanging with the founder.
Yeah, I never had hey, you better join the fucking gang, man. I never had to deal with none of that, man. I was part of the clique that came up on that block on Honorary. And then as we became teenagers, here's the thing though. You know how they say that every cool kid has went through a skater phase in their life?
Yeah, yeah.
I was into skating and like tagging and shit when I was 12, 13 years old. But once you hit 15, 16, now your friends are selling drugs. You see two of your friends, they got girls now and shit. And you're like, all right, I'm going to switch up a little bit. The girls don't like these skateboarding motherfuckers.
Can't be no corny buzz. Yeah.
So, yeah, you kind of transition into what your friends and everybody's into. You know what I mean?
So when you say tagging, you're out.
Yeah, like graffiti. I wanted to be a
Graffiti.
graffiti artist and all that. I grew up with a lot of...
Who teaches a graffiti artist?
Oh, you
Is it
learn
just
yourself, bro.
self-taught?
You go out there, climb some shit. If
That's
you
the
bust your
part-
shit, you got to learn, man.
You ever see stuff on it that gets tagged? You're like, how did they get out
That's
there?
insane.
I know, man. You see, how did they tag that cloud?
Fuck, they get up there.
Yeah, how'd they get up there?
Like, there's a dude, there's a tagger named Zwon, Z-W-O-N. You've seen his shit. That fool, I mean, he doesn't do anything that's lower than like 20, 30 feet.
That's extraordinary.
Okay, so he's
man.
known.
Oh, he's well known.
He
yeah.
signs his
He
work?
goes to New York. No, he doesn't even do a name.
Really?
He uses like fucking rollers, bro.
Oh.
Like paint rollers.
And he's never
And-
got caught. He just goes in.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got caught. All taggers get caught. But yeah.
Did you ever get caught?
I mean, petty shit on the CTA train.
Oh, okay.
Like when they first opened the Orange Line in '94, that was the first line that would go into the Southwest.
you saw that
side.
as an opportunity?
All of us, everybody.
this
like,
is fresh canvas.
dude, no lie, Pat. They had a fucking graffiti tactic team on the trains at the time.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
undercover. Like we'd be coming home from school sitting there, and a dude would just come and snatch us up. Open your bags, yeah.
Wow.
Undercover. And then they pull out their badges. Because
Wow.
everybody was destroying the Orange Line because it was brand new.
Yeah, yeah.
Tiege Hanley has changed my life. My skin has been amazing.
We're the #1 men's skincare routine in America.
When I got here, they go, we're just waiting for the podcast guest. We know you're here for pictures.
They thought you were a model?
Yeah, you guys, he's glowing. In fact, Nate Bargatze was like, your skin's awesome.
Just like I look forward to I'm washing my face before I go to sleep.
I think we haven't had any 40-year-olds on the podcast. And I said, I'm 50. And everyone goes, what?
Tiege Hanley. It's the way we face the day. All right, so you have this creative juice in your family, obviously.
Yeah,
Your
it's all through
daughters
the
have
family,
it.
dude. My dad's a guitarist and shit.
Is he really?
Yeah, he played guitar for years.
So how did you end up getting into comedy?
Well, comedy, man, put it like this, man. When you talk about staying out of the trouble shit, I was already 25 when I got into comedy, but at the time, I was 25. I already had 2 kids, right? But I still had like that teenage, like living on the street mentality. So I was just always out with my friends, always fighting with my wife. I was a good dad though. Like I made sure I took the kids to school and I went to work. I had a job. But
You worked
comedy
for
was
the city at this time?
Yeah, I was working for the city at the time. So comedy was one of those things where like I was in my office at work. Like, fuck, should I go back to school for something? Should I go take a acting class? Should I go take electronic engineering class and whatever? And I happened to find a flyer for comedy college. You've heard of Jim Roth, right? The comedy college guy.
Oh yeah, I kind of do remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah,
It was kind of like everywhere in the mid 2000s. So one of my friends at work was like, "Yo, man, try to sign up for this shit."
Because you're always the goofy dude at
Oh,
work,
I was the
just
shit
cracking
talker,
up.
bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm a good roaster. I would roast everybody in the office, man. And so my friends would be like, "Bro, you should do comedy, right?" So this dude brings me the flyer, and I sign up. It was $300 for the class. And do you remember the Orange Crush? That's a lot of money for 2005.
Oh, that's a lot of money now,
Hell
bro.
yeah. Hell yeah, I want my $300 back.
Yeah, I know that's right.
But there was a bar called the Orange Crush on Halsted, and they would do an open mic there, and that's where Jim would teach the class.
Dude, I remember this place just north of Diversey.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
went in there.
It was a fun place to watch sports and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But in the back room, they'd have the open mic, and then Jim would have his class back there.
Oh, is that where it was?
Yeah, so I signed up for it. And here's the thing about stand-up comedy. All right, a lot of us were already naturally funny. I just needed to learn how to write a joke. I didn't know how to structure a joke.
Yeah, right.
I was one of those like, just give me a mic. I'm natural and shit.
Hard to write with spray paint.
Well, exactly. Right? A whole joke and shit.
Just in
And
your
my little
notebook.
notepad.
Here's my first set.
That's funny. But I signed up for the class, and like when I went to the class, I was literally sitting there like, why am I here with these like old dorky people, man? 'Cause it was like old people. Put it this way, the class was mostly older
And then
guys.
Jim walks in like, man, I really scammed a diverse group of people here.
Dude, that motherfucker had like $1,500 in his pocket.
No joke.
But it's funny
And you were
because
probably funnier than him too. Like,
dude, everybody
day
was.
one.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. After like the first 3 classes, like Jim pulled me to the side, like, you should just, like you're naturally a comic, man. You should stick around for the open mic.
He was pulling you aside so he could get some tips.
Bro, he would stick around for the open mics and just watch the comics. And all the comics used to make fun of the poor dude. But I like Jim. I'll give it to Jim. You know he's good friends with Nate Bargatze.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, like Nate gives him tickets to shows and shit like that. But you know, a lot of people
doesn't give him any stage time.
No stage time, man. Like, yeah, Jim. Put it this way, Jim Roth wasn't. You know, he wasn't your fucking everyday stand-up comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's what the thing that I appreciate what Jim did was.
Did you say he wasn't funny? Is that what you meant?
Yeah, Jim was not funny. Nah. Well, you know, just imagine your comedy teacher going up there's like, okay, this is how you do a setup. And you know, everybody's just like, God damn, I didn't have to spend $300 on this shit.
You were too good. He's like, I feel particularly stupid about. Well, I feel particularly guilty about scamming you.
I ended up scamming. I mean, here's what happened too. The second course, he gave me a payment plan. He's like, oh, you can pay me in payments, right? I think I spent like $100 and I never went back, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I met Ricky Carmona. I don't know if you remember Ricky Carmona.
Yeah, Ricky.
Well, hanging out at the open mic after the class is where I met all the comedians that knew where all the spots were at. So I just stopped going to class and started going to open mics.
Right.
You know
So you
what I mean?
never graduated? From
Well, I
Jim
graduated.
Roth?
I graduated the first course, so I have a degree in comedy 101. All right.
So now you're
funny
now
story
you
about
colors.
the graduation party. He put me last, right? Because he's
you
like,
were closing.
because you're funny. You think you're the funniest one in the class. So he puts me last. Dude, I invited my whole fucking family, bro.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I made flyers at work. I was at work like, yo, come check me out. You know, my bosses came, like the first deputy of my fucking department shows
Yeah. What
up.
did you do for the city?
I did accounts payable at the Chicago Cultural Center.
Oh,
I ran
okay.
their mail room and I did accounts payable,
Oh,
which was for the art department. So that's how I met all these artsy people.
Yeah, yeah.
And got my kids into art schools and all that. But at the graduation, check this out. The comics are performing, right? And my whole family's there. Like, I got some rowdy ass uncles and shit. Jim Roth comes up to, he's like, Joey, we're going to put you up next. All right. And when you're done, your family's got to leave. So my uncle's like, what the fuck? We're in here spending money. I'm like, that's why you're too loud. That's why y'all gotta leave. You loud as shit. Because they were just talking through the other comics, man. And I felt bad. I felt like an asshole. But I was like, yeah, you motherfuckers gotta go, man.
But you know, Jim was also running a heckling class.
I know, right? You gotta learn how to get
We're gonna bring you up next, and then
by
you
the other comedians' family members.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was a funny night, man.
Oh man.
It's like, we're gonna put you up next because when you're done, these guys gotta go.
The first time I met you was through Mikey O, a Mikey O show. Probably at Joe's, I think.
Yeah, it was from Joe's.
And you were very established at that time, well known. Everybody knew you, and you had you were kind of unique in that you crossed over. You didn't have some people just worked for Mikey O. Some people just worked Zanies or you know whatever the other indie rooms were. You were kind of everywhere.
This is the advantage I had, man. Working at the Cultural Center. Look, growing up where I grew up, I was always around black people and Latinos, and that's it. And a few Polish people. I had a lot of Polish friends too. No comedians. We were all natural comics. Everybody in the hood is funny as hell.
That's what I always say.
They're funny
People
as fuck. I
ask
know
me
some
about-
super funny dudes, man.
Yeah,
right.
They just don't know how to structure a joke.
I got
and
buddies
shit.
that are way funnier than me.
Man,
Like
same. Yeah, man.
And so for me, it was one of those things where, like, when I started doing stand-up, I was working at the Cultural Center, working with I was working with Jewish people, gay people. It was the first time I've been around a diverse office. And then I go back home, and I'm hanging out with black kids who are funny as fuck, right? Then I go in the house, now I'm talking Spanish with my dad. So when I started doing stand-up, I kind of had this...
Did you tell them about all these gay Jewish people you were working with?
Yeah, hell yeah. My dad used to, don't come home gay, motherfucker. Because it's the arts world. You
And
know what I mean?
especially don't come home Jewish.
Jewish and gay.
Dad, I got it all.
So it's like when I started doing stand-up, I felt like I kind of, I mingled with enough different
Yeah,
fucking...
you've seen them,
The demographics were different. I was able to to work it. And it's when I brought it up earlier with you, we're talking about older black crowds. When I first started doing stand-up, I would do riddles. The old riddles in Orland Park.
Orland Park?
Yeah, Orland Park. Did you do any of the D-Ray shows?
No, I would I would go in there before I did stand-up, I would go in there just to watch shows.
Okay.
And that's when I used to sit in the back like, fuck, I want to do this, I want to do this like really bad and shit.
Yeah.
But when I would do open mics and Brent would start letting me host, it was a lot of older black crowds in there, like older couples, in their 40s and 50s. So that, doing crowds like that and having kids and being married young, I was like, all right, these older people dig the marriage shit.
Yeah.
So it kind of gave me this, like, I was able to work young crowds because I was still young and dumb, work the older crowds because I was married with kids. So all that shit that I did in my early life kind of helped me out.
Yeah, you had all the demographics.
I was never nervous about, it's an all white crowd. Oh, it's all black crowd. I never really got nervous with that.
I would get more nervous with all black crowds than all white crowds.
Oh yeah, because they'll let you know.
You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong.
I didn't want to know.
I've done some sets where I've heard a black dude in the back like, that shit wasn't funny. Like,
I know.
Oh yeah,
they'll let you know.
That was my first experience. Maybe getting in front of more diverse crowds was with some of these Mikey O shows, because he put shows on all over the city.
They were everywhere.
You could talk a little bit about Mikey O, because he contributed a ton to Chicago comedy.
Huge.
Still does.
Yeah.
And he put more money in a lot of comics' pockets than the clubs did.
No doubt.
You ain't
You know what I
kidding.
mean? Like within their first year or two.
And he worked everybody.
He worked everybody.
He really did. And there was a show we did. Do you remember like 47th and Pulaski?
Yeah, that was my room. The
Watra.
Watra.
Yeah.
The Polish bar, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was the room I ran for like 3 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you had all the hosting skills too. So you could come in and close a show, host a show.
Yeah, like if a headliner didn't show up, I just close it with 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, hosting that room made me a better comic, hands down, dude. That's why I tell all you new comics out there, take hosting gigs. You know how comics get like, I don't want to host. Host
Dude,
all
I'm
the shows
same
you can,
exact way.
dude.
Yeah.
Because you could work new material. You could learn how to do crowd work.
Yes.
I learned that hosting was always the forgivable spot of the show. Like if you suck, you're bringing up the other guys. They're not there to see you. You're the host.
Right.
And then if you work in new jokes and they hit, then you get off stage like, all right,
Yeah,
got a
you're
couple new
right.
jokes in my pocket.
That's
that
how
worked.
we met.
Yeah. Oh, I think, you learn more from and grow more from hosting and closing.
Yeah.
Than
Then just doing
either.
10-minute spots here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to host everything. I would tell Mike, like, if you can't be there, hit me up. I will host it. So that's why Mikey would put me on a lot of his shit.
Yeah, dude. And then, I remember you just started, like, really growing. And, you're on Comedy Central. You're doing Bill Burr Presents.
Like you, I remember when I first saw you do crowd work at Zany's. You hosted one of our 10 for 10s.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, Pat's one of the first dudes I saw crush with crowd work.
This cat,
Like you were
man.
ripping motherfuckers,
Oh, man.
dude. And I was in the back like, damn, I want to. That's what I was doing in high school, just ripping motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw you host like that. You fucking had me dying, dude.
Man.
Yeah, I feel like those are like the glory days of, I don't know what to say, my career, but like those
are the fun days. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like,
I was just telling Dwayne, I did Rosemont the other night, Zanies, and Hannibal came through. And I have not seen him, just like I haven't seen you, man. It's been a while.
yeah, I think it's been since COVID,
which is
so at least
insane.
5 years.
Yeah, and seeing him the other night just brought me back to those days when we were all getting up and bouncing from room to room and really hustling.
Yeah.
Right? And everyone was just hungry and taking gigs, but also like
'cause there was
stand-up was blowing up. Like, alt was just kind of starting. And
Yeah, and then not only that, but you would get, like you say, we would have the alt, then we'd have the urban rooms.
Yeah.
And then Mikey O started like the Latino room.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a Latino room in a sense where he's only booking Latino comics. It gave comics like you guys a chance to perform in front of like Latinos.
Yeah.
Who speak English. Like Mikey would always get the emails. Is the show in Spanish? No, it's not in Spanish. It's just the guy's name is Michael Kendo. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Because Mikey would always put the comedy picante or some shit. You know what I mean?
oh, wild shows,
But
man.
those are fun. They were always
going
fun,
into
dude.
Joe's on Weed Street when he would do the bigger ones in that room, and I started getting exposed to comics that I had not seen because he would bring in some urban acts. What was his name? He had a great bit about getting on the Dan Ryan at like 47th and getting right off at 53rd. It's like, you know,
he can only last a mile.
Marlon
Mitchell?
Marlon Mitchell.
All right, yeah. Marlon Mitchell's funny as hell.
Oh, man, he crushed.
Yeah, and see, he's one of the dudes that I would watch host at Riddles. And I used to be like, dude, this dude's... Because Marlon's like that. He can rip people.
Mm-hmm.
But, see, the thing about...
these guys we didn't cross over. We all didn't like... But Mikey O did bring it all
That's
together.
the thing I was saying about Mikey. Mikey had that... he did the diversity shows.
Yeah.
You know, he had a show called Global Giggles. You remember that? Because we would always make fun of the names of the shows. He's like, oh, we're going to do a show called Global Giggles. And it would be me, Kumail, Hannibal, Jim Flanagan. Like, he'd mix it up crazy.
Yeah.
And then, like, some random, like, black comic from somewhere, like, oh, this guy's in town. He's going to do a spot on the show. And
brother from Wyoming.
Yeah, like, he would fucking mix it up with comics that... And you're right. That's how I met a lot of the comics that were not urban or not from where I was from.
Yeah.
I met them all through Mikey O shows.
Which, that speaks to, we were just talking about this earlier, the segregation of Chicago, right?
Yeah.
That you have to have a show and identify it as such. We're doing universal yucks tonight, you know what I mean? Because, like, it's, as opposed to, like, New York, where everybody's just all mixed anyway.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, this one is, what neighborhood is it? Oh, it's in Lincoln Park, and it's an all-white kid show. You know what I mean? Oh, this one's down in 48th and Pulaski.
Yeah.
In a Polish neighborhood, but the whole lineup is Mexican. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, it's so, you know, segregated the way it is.
Dwayne was saying about, like, certain neighborhoods, Chicago, like, you react like it's a different country. Like, you say, like, I'm going to Pilsen, like, I've never been there.
Yeah, you're like in Little Mexico. You know what I mean? Like, the first time I went to eat Indian food up on Devon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a big Indian neighborhood in Chicago like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's only in one pocket.
Yes. But I had a cat, Hari Kondabolu, comedian from New York, Indian cat. I mean, South Asian, but, you know. But he said, because I took him there, he said that's the most diverse, that's the largest South Asian strip that he's ever been to. Like, he's from New York. Yeah, I was like, really? I said, even more than New York? He said, yeah. And
like along one strip?
Yeah, along one strip. Yeah, man. But like you said, it's just different areas, and you hear about shows or neighborhoods like, oh, what's it like over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a foreign country.
And it's funny because, like, the way we all promote, I posted a joke about this once, like the way we all promote shows. Because I'm like, oh, when black comics have a flyer, it's like, oh, it's going down. Come through. It's about to be popping. And then Latinos are always like, show's going to be caliente. Come through. And then, like, some alt-white dude is like, my cat pissed in my cereal. Come to CYSK tonight. And everybody was like, yo, that shit is spot on, dude. Like, right? Comedy caliente.
Yeah.
My cat pissed in my cereal. Come to CYSK tonight. Just some random shit.
It is so funny. And then, it is like the promo stuff is exhausting.
It's exhausting, dude.
But the Caliente, I remember those posters big time.
Comedy picante.
Put a pepper in the subject.
Yeah, with a pepper with a fucking sombrero on it.
Right.
Hey guys, quick question. Are you washing your face with the same soap you wash your car with? Do you shower in the driveway too? It's time to step things up. That's why I like Tiege Hanley. It's a super simple skincare system made for guys. Cleanse, moisturize, exfoliate. It's all laid out so you don't have to think about it. Just a few minutes a day and your skin actually looks better. Head to Tiege.com/Pat for 40% off and a free gift. Start taking care of your face like an adult. That's Tiege.com/Pat.
But then that was the days when the promoter or the club was promoting the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we're in the days where we gotta
promote it. Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Man, how are you doing with that? As far as
I'm already trying to figure out what reel I'm going to fucking edit and post later.
Oh yeah, that's what it all is too, right?
Yeah, it's all it is. Here's another thing that people don't understand, man. Like, well, newer comics. I mean, the hustle to even get our name out before COVID or before reels and TikTok and all that. Mm-hmm. You know, like the way I got on Comedy Central. The Laugh Factory was the one posting our clips from Saturday nights, and one of my clips went viral from the joke I would do about my vegan sister. And at that time, reels, like if you were on Instagram, you weren't just getting flooded with reels. There was still pictures. So if you caught a good reel back then, it went viral quicker.
Sure. Yeah.
Bill Burr just happened to see mine, dude, because that joke, it went viral. Like in the first day, it had 20,000 views.
Oh, wow.
Then within a week, it was close to 1 million.
Wow.
Dang.
Because the Laugh Factory was the one doing it for us.
Yeah.
I didn't edit that clip. You know what I mean? I didn't post it. But Bill Burr saw it. Bill Kreischer saw that joke. So I was getting Leslie Jones.
Oh, man.
So I was getting DMs from people like, yo, this joke is great. This bit is great. You know.
What was the joke?
The joke about my sister being a vegan.
What was it, though?
That
I mean, yeah.
She took me to Whole Foods for the first time. And I was walking around like, what the fuck is this? It's a long, like, story joke.
Okay.
I'll send you the clip. It's
Yeah.
Like, it's such a good joke, I might bring it back out.
Hey, you know what? Somebody would just tell me, man, you learn about people who are like real astute at the social media and stuff. Some cat told me that every now and then they'll repost.
Yeah,
something,
repost.
and it'll get like more views like it was released the first time.
I posted a joke last month that I've posted 20 times, and it got 1 million views. And I got like 2,000 followers from it. And I posted it like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I posted that same fucking joke in different venues at least fucking 10 times, bro.
I posted
And it's
your,
still there, buried way down, but I posted it again.
Yeah.
I posted your vegan sister joke, but I superimposed my face on your body. And yeah, I blew up, man. Just AI'd the hell out of it.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to do that to Dwayne's bomb bit in a minute. Did you see his? He just had one pop like crazy.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit.
Talking about a nuclear bomb going off on his head.
Yeah, I got to check that out.
I mean, that's what it's kind of all boiled down to, which is...
Yeah.
But now it's so like, because I catch myself doing it. You know, our attention span on Instagram it ain't shit. I mean, there's times where one of my favorite comedians, I can see them starting the bit, and I'm like, I like it. I'll give it a like. I didn't even watch the whole bit. I did not watch the whole bit, bro. I literally watched like 10 seconds of it. That dude's funny. I think it's funny. I like it, and then you fucking move on, dude. Yeah. So there's, even if you look at the analytics, it even tells you the average time that people are watching your clip. So I'll post a minute clip. It gets a shitload of views, a shitload of likes. And then the average time is like, people are only watching it for 20 seconds.
Right.
Wow.
So it's like, this guy's funny. I've seen this joke before. And they just give it a like. They don't even watch the whole thing. So it's like, you're stuck in a spot where like, we're fucking driving ourselves crazy, trying to edit a clip to post it. Yeah. And they're not even watching the whole thing, man.
How much has that?
Everyone's already turned this off. No one's. I mean,
I think podcast still.
It is depressing when you watch that though, because you see they show you like there's a chart.
Yeah, and it just goes down.
Yeah, man. But how much has posting and all that stuff, has that helped you?
Well, it's helped me in a sense where it's still hard to get booked, like in clubs that.
Yes.
They're not trying to sell tickets anymore. They want us to have 100,000 followers already. You know what I mean?
Right.
But where it has helped me was, like, when I put out my album, when, you know, even when the Ringers, the thing I did with Bill Burr with the Ringers, when that came out, what it does help me, when people do see your face and they remember seeing a funny clip, I do get those randoms. Oh, this dude's funny. Oh, I saw him before.
Okay.
And I did CGs a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There was a group of 10 people. One guy and his wife liked my Instagram page. They brought 10 people.
Oh,
there you go.
So, you know, little things like that. I can't lie. I'm a little lazy with it. I need to create more content.
Or get you a team or somebody.
Or give me a team, you know.
Yeah.
But there's you know, it's like you, Pat. You know, when you started touring with Sebastian, it opened other doors for you.
For sure, yeah.
That nobody else would have been able to open for you. Like Bill did that for me in 2019, and I'm gonna go hang out with him when he does the Chicago Theater. I'm hoping he throws. You know, he did that in LA. You want to do 5 minutes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
I
great.
performed with him a bunch of times in 2019.
See, he's one of my favorites, and I crossed past him one night. He came through Zany's. He was in town and just came in, just working some stuff. That was my only time, but yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's cool, and he's so fucking nice, bro. He's super cool. So yeah, I'm hoping he'll throw me up. Do you know who Frankie Quinones is? The guy that does Cholo Fit, the little Mexican dude. Like, you know what I'm talking about? He's funny dude. He's taken me on the road a few times.
Oh, nice.
Cholo Fit.
Like I'm doing the Comedy Club of Kansas City next year, but I got in through Frankie brought me as a host.
Okay.
Because he's his own feature. Frankie does 2 characters. Because he dresses like the little cholo, and then he's himself and does a stand-up set.
Okay.
So I'm the feature. I'm like the host, but I open up with 20 minutes. He comes out as regular Frankie, does 20, and then comes back out as the character.
Oh, really?
And he closes with that. And he's fucking hilarious.
Who is he when you guys travel, like in between?
Oh, he's just Frankie Quinones.
That'd be great.
But like, like guys like that, like, he brought me to a couple comedy clubs, like the Funny Bone in Tampa, Funny Bone in Orlando. Now they know me. They're going to throw me some dates for next year.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works.
Man, and that, I mean, I guess everywhere, and it's growing, but I know that Latino market is strong, especially like in the West and the Southwest,
Texas,
man. Texas, like Felipe Esparza, man.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes that I went on the road with for like 2 years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know Felipe. Super funny,
he opened
man.
up a lot of doors for me, too.
Okay, good. Yeah.
But yeah, that was early in my career, too, like 2013, 2014. I was on the road with Felipe a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Years ago, me and my partner tried to develop this this before, like Totally Biased, this comic news show, and we had cast it and everything, and we had cast Felipe as one of the correspondents, but his bit was he was never where he was supposed to be. Like, we go to Felipe Esparza in the Middle East, and he'd be at a strip joint. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, man. That Felipe's
I haven't left Atlanta.
Yeah. Right.
That's great, man. Yeah, I've worked with him a couple of times. Didn't he win Last Comic Standing, Felipe?
Yeah, he won Last Comic Standing.
Oh,
They did a tour. It was with him and
was Rocky on that one? Rocky Laporte?
No, it wasn't Rocky. Who was on that one with him?
Jay London? I don't know.
Palisac?
No, because I went. How they did the tour?
Yeah,
I went to two of the
like
shows.
the top five would go.
The
like
top
live on a
five.
bus for
one
a
of
year.
them passed away. The Italian guy.
Oh yes, yeah. I know you're talking about.
DeStefano?
Yeah, DeStefano. Because Tommy John again was in that.
He was on that. Yeah, he was on that group.
Oh, Tommy John again. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I remember. I went. Like Felipe gave me some tickets to go see the tour live.
How you feel about contest shows? I hate them.
About what?
Contest shows.
I don't like them, man.
I don't either, man.
I don't like roast either.
I don't either. I don't want to. I don't need anybody telling me the truth about myself.
Not just that, but all the shit that I did as like in my early 20s before I did stand like roasting and like I never really liked contests anyway because of the whole. I don't like to. Like, put it this way, if us three are on a contest, I don't want to compete with Pat McGann and Dwayne. Like, we're all funny. We all have our own ways of doing jokes and shit. So I always felt like contests, comedy's subjective. Some motherfuckers might not like it, some might not. There might be a whack-ass comic on the lineup, but everybody, he brought so many people to vote for him.
Yeah.
So I hate contests.
I do
just
too.
never, I always felt like I don't perform my best when I'm in a contest.
I did the contest I actually did the best in one time was one I didn't even know I was in.
Because you didn't know.
I didn't know.
All right. So what else is going on? Are you you're busy? Are you building new stuff right now? You watching all the new? Did you get into the World Cup at all?
Yeah. Well, once Mexico was out, I was out.
Yeah.
It's like that for me every World Cup, dude.
They went as far as America, right?
They made it to the round of 32.
Oh, okay. So
that's
one before
they haven't made it that far since like '84. So it was a successful World Cup, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess once they announced the World Cup, I was out.
Here's the thing about soccer, man. Do you like soccer at all? Because I know you're like a baseball.
A little
dad,
bit.
right?
I've gotten into it a few times.
All right.
And I remember Italy went in a shootout in like 2006. I watched a
I think they
championship
won it
game
that
this year. I've watched a few of them. I watched America this year. I watched. I saw the Muppets at halftime.
There you go.
Did you see Trump was there? The Muppets were performing, and Trump was there. Did you see what he said during? He was like, "Quiet, piggy." He couldn't even get his ass
that
off the
motherfucker
stage after they gave Spain the trophy.
He did that before too. Didn't he do it at the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
where he just wouldn't get off the fucking
It's
stage.
about him, man.
That's him. After he had insulted Spain weeks earlier.
Dude, he's talking shit about everybody, about every president, man. The thing about World Cup soccer is, like, I've gotten shit from Americans, even when I worked for the city. When Mexico would play, I would be at work. Hell yeah, Mexico tonight. We have a party and shit. How come you don't root for the U.S.? This country does not give a shit about soccer. Never has. I don't think it ever will.
Yeah.
Soccer
They're
just
trying,
does,
right? Yeah.
Well, they're for high school and
yeah.
elementary school kids. Both of my kids played soccer when they were in school because it's the easier sport to jump in.
Right.
But when you're good at it and now you have to travel, a lot of these parents are like, dude, I can't afford that shit no more.
Yeah.
So when you go to poor countries, I've been to Mexico plenty of times when I was younger. And
Where's your family from?
my family's from a town called Yuriria, Guanajuato. Like both of my parents are from there.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like near the border of Michoacan, so it's south central Mexico. So if you go now, it's a lot more advanced and shit. But when I would go in the like late 90s, early 90s as a kid, it was poor, bro. Like kids were fucking poor down there.
Really?
So they got an open field of dirt and a soccer ball. They're balling. They're playing out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So
so
that's all they need.
that's all they need. And
Yeah.
2 garbage cans to do a goal post and shit.
Right.
So that's why these kids, and they're playing barefoot. That's why these motherfuckers know how to play, man. You know what I mean?
They're wearing T-shirts that like the Jazz won the NBA championship. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
man.
I think, is it Chris Traney that does a joke about that?
Some
He's saying that in other countries they think they're the champions.
Yes, yeah. I know. I think Dwayne Perkins had a joke like that too.
He's like, in Zimbabwe, they think the Bills are the fucking
Yeah,
Super Bowl
yeah.
champs.
Yeah.
Dynasty. They think they're a 3-time dynasty.
You know, years ago, man, I worked with a cat, super funny. He passed away, Freddie Soto, and he was telling me about. Yeah, he's like, you know, but he was telling, because he had people in Mexico, but he was telling me about, oh man, some of the indigenous folks that lived up in the mountains that never got colonized and spoke their own, you know, their original language. I can't remember what the language was, man. It was interesting, just how they don't speak Spanish. They don't consider themselves Mexican. They are whatever they were before white folks showed up.
Like
Yeah.
Mayan?
Yeah, Mayan,
Yeah, on
Aztec.
on the Mayan tip.
They speak that Noatel,
Yeah,
I think it's called.
something with an X. Yeah, right.
Yeah, you don't even pronounce the X.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jews, some. It was
yeah, like I
interesting.
have one of my brother's friends, his last name is Sinsun. Like TS, like
Yeah.
a straight up Aztec name, dude. Like,
Yeah.
and-
Really?
Yeah, like they have the Mayan cheekbones and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they
All right,
look.
we can't get in a different genetic makeup
I know,
and
right?
stuff.
No, but you could,
kind of show. No.
no, but you could tell like their lineage is straight like from the Mayans, dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
There's no fucking colonization in their blood, dude.
Yeah, different
No
calendar on the wall.
Spaniard.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
a circular calendar.
Right. They got us set to pre-colonial time. Yeah.
See, I've never really traveled around Mexico. Only done a couple of like the tourist spots.
And see, I never went to the
Never
tourist spots. I've only been to the
Yeah.
towns where we're from. Yeah.
That's cool, man. I've heard Mexico City is really something to see.
Oh, Mexico City. I mean, my wife is born in Mexico. She's from Aguascalientes. And
Where'd you meet your wife?
I met her here from the same. They're all in the same neighborhood because her dad also moved into back of the yards to work in the meat packing factories.
Oh wow.
So they've been in that neighborhood since they were little too. You know, my dad moved over there for the same reason, but he ended up getting a job with CTA. So
Oh,
he
yeah,
hit
yeah.
the jackpot. Because my dad's family moved here. One winter scared the shit out of him, bro. Like they all moved to LA. They went through one winter. They went through one winter and they fucking dipped. They went to LA, dude.
We out.
Yep, all of them. And because my dad got the CTA job, he stayed.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of weird stuff going on. My daughter got sent home from summer camp last week because of the wildfire smoke. Ooh. You know, you can imagine that. Like this kid, they were sent home from second grade for
That's
COVID.
wild.
Everything's cut early.
Yeah.
Now they're at camp, and they're like, you know, there's a fire where in another country,
Right.
but
Dude.
you got to go home because of it.
That's why, like, did you go to camp when you were a kid?
Yeah,
We went to a couple summer camps in the city where we still came back. But I like with no phone, I can't even imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine if you were out in the woods in fucking Wisconsin, there's a fire. How are they going to contact your parents quickly to say we're going to send them home early because there's smoke?
Well, this kind of
No,
what
you-
happened
you
because they did
toughen that
not
shit out.
They didn't have their phones. Only like the most senior people had phones
okay.
up there. So it took a little bit to coordinate just to get everyone out of there. But they,
Oh
you
damn!
know,
See, I'm
it's
picturing
every bit of a
I'm
camp.
picturing your kid like texting dad. We fucking
No, she didn't even have her phone.
Oh,
and they
damn.
are in cabins up there, so there's no
Jeez.
AC, no ventilation, no. And they were saying if you're outside, it's like you're smoking, 10 cigarettes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Just grab
Dude.
a blanket, try to send some signals.
Yeah.
I came outside,
It bothers the shit out of my eyes, bro.
Yeah.
I was
came
out of
it was-
town. Did you
what?
feel it here?
Yeah, it
Brother,
smelled,
when I
it smelled
came
like
out-
smoke and last Monday.
Yeah, man. It was the smoke was so heavy one day, it was as if a house from the next block.
Yeah,
was
it
on
looked
fire.
like a house in your neighborhood caught fire.
Really? Yeah.
And just smoke billowing.
Yeah.
I heard people were having a hard time explaining it to their younger kids, so they were telling them that the angels were vaping.
Everybody's vaping.
Yeah. I just told them this is hell.
Hell yeah, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You see how it's
enjoy.
getting hot? You see how it's getting real hot?
Yeah.
It's going to get hotter.
Yeah.
See, we
that's
had one of
thing-
those a couple years ago.
That's one thing I'm so glad about, like having my kids younger too, because like my kids are in their 20s. They're pretty much going through the same shit I'm going through. Like we watch news together. We worry about the same shit.
Yeah.
Fuck who we gonna vote for, taxes. So we're on the same plane. I like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like worrying about little kids like that used to drive me crazy, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah.
when my daughters would get sick at school or something would. I remember when they when they were in high school, they had to lock the school down because some kid took like some acid or some shit, and he was in the fucking basement trying to stab people. And I was like, that was her senior year. I'm like, I'm glad you're getting out of this shit. This is your last year. Yeah,
Kid is still there.
probably drawing up some art and shit. It was art school, the Chicago High School for Performing Arts.
Oh wow. That's what it went.
Shy Arts.
Fame?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
It was like a fame experience.
It was called Shy Arts.
Oh, really?
There've been like one of my daughter's friends. I think her name is Raven. She's like a famous singer, dude.
Really?
Like millions of followers. Fucking sells out concerts.
Really?
Yeah, my older daughter goes to a lot of her concerts. Her name is Raven something. But she came out of that school because they took vocals. Shy Arts, you have to audition to even get into school.
Oh, that's
So you have to pick an art. They
Okay.
have certain art programs. You have to pick one that you're into, and then audition for it.
Okay.
And then it's selective enrollment.
So your daughters did drawing? Or-
Well, my older kid went in for vocal. She would sing.
Really?
Yeah, because she used to sing in my
You ever
my,
do a show with her? Has she ever performed with you?
No, not really. She's been to a bunch of my shows.
Okay.
She don't really sing no more though.
Oh man.
Yeah, she can, but she got a degree in art history. She's the one that works at the museum.
Oh, okay.
They're both artists, but that's how she got into that school because she could sing. My younger daughter got in through visual arts. So if you guys need a portrait commission, hit me up.
I need some.
Yeah,
Can she
right?
draw me a page of 20s?
Does she do promotional stuff for you? Ever work on like promo posters
My
for you?
older kid has done posters
Yeah?
for me. Yeah, my younger kid she doesn't like doing flyers and shit like that for comedy. She'll do a portrait though.
Yeah.
Like if your dog dies or something, she'll do a fucking awesome portrait of your dog, bro.
Does a dog have to be
That's
dead?
one
I
of
have a
her-
live dog. Would she do
Well,
a living dog?
That's one of her number one requests when her friends' pets die.
Really?
Yeah. Can I send you a picture so you can do a drawing for me? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, she makes them like realistic, dude. All fucking hand sketched.
She ever go out into the city and draw and like be on the corner
yeah.
and like people come out and pay
No,
her?
the thing about my younger kid is, well, like she's kind of a hard ass. My sister's a hard ass, and my younger kids like that where it's like, oh, why don't you go try this? No, I'm not into that. No, and I'm always trying to encourage her, like, dude, go show off your fucking skills. You making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like us. Like when we got a new joke, oh, I gotta go try it. I want to go run this bit real quick.
Yeah.
And my daughter doesn't have that. No, I only do certain things. And like, girl, get your ass out there and show your art. I'm pretty sure she can get hired to do like big murals and whatnot. She just,
Yeah.
I don't like doing that.
I kind of
need to go make
empathize
some
with
money,
that.
man.
Yeah, I kind of feel both ways because I'm more now trying to, like I said, address myself, social media, all the things you need to do. But part of me, man, if I had all the money I ever wanted or needed,
You wouldn't
brother,
do that.
brother. I wouldn't be doing this. Be at the crib under the bed with the shakes.
I feel like hitting the room when you,
know what I
want to.
mean?
And shit,
Yeah.
Me go talk about my life for the past 2 months.
Well, dude, a lot of guys already trust Tiege Hanley. They've shipped over 3 million boxes and have more than 24,000 reviews, averaging 4.7 stars. In fact, 91% of customers say they'd recommend it to a friend. People only talk like that when a product works. If you're ready to upgrade your routine, check out Tiege Hanley and face the day with confidence. Head to Tiege.com/Pat for 40% off and a free gift. That's Tiege.com/Pat. I am so happy that you were able to come through here. I know we tried to get you in here before.
Oh yeah, just you know what it is, man. My dad, because I take care of my parents. Like I live with them.
Yeah.
They're old. My dad just broke his hip.
Oh
so
man.
The last 2 times that you hit me up, I had to take him to his physical therapy.
Oh.
So I got to take him on this Friday.
I used to do that for my father before he passed away. Just to,
Oh,
yeah, man. That's what thing too. Now we're at the age where now, what they say, where you get in the middle where you're taking care of kids and parents, right?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
Hey, we got to get rich.
Yeah,
man.
it's a lot, man. But
Yeah.
that's great. That
I mean,
you
that's part of the plan. Shit, I'm gonna go back to LA. You know, I did the Netflix festival. The Netflix is a joke festival, and that's what I went out there to do in May. But back in October, have you ever heard of George Perez, the Cholo guy? He runs shows at the Comedy Store.
No, I don't think I know.
He's pretty popular out there.
Okay.
He runs a show on Friday nights in the Belly Room.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, bro, come do your hour. He let me do my hour at the Comedy Store.
Oh wow.
Back in October.
Dude.
So I ran my hour there. Like the booker saw half of it. All these comics saw it, and I like crushed, dude. So I'm going to go back out there again in October, and I'm going to try to stay out there for a whole month.
Good.
And
man.
just keep hitting the fucking rooms because I met Fluffy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You remember Ken Flores, the kid that died?
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Ken Flores. His agent and his manager were there. I got to meet them.
Okay.
You know, they saw my shit. They all know that I mentored
You introduced
him.
me to his kids a couple weeks ago.
Those were
Or
his
his
brother and sister.
brother and sister.
Yeah.
Oh, brother and sister. Yeah.
Who?
At-
Fluffies? Gabriel?
No, Ken Flores.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came to the show he did at the Lincoln Lodge. We were both on that show.
Do you remember Ken? He
Are you
passed
talking
away.
about Kenny DeForest?
No, he passed away too.
Okay.
Rest
I'm
in
sorry.
peace.
Yeah.
We might have to cut some.
It was a short, fat Mexican kid. Well, not short. He was kind of Ken
I
Flores.
do remember when this happened.
Super funny.
Oh man, I do.
I
remember.
heard about. I never met.
I don't
heard
think
so
I
much
met him.
about
Yeah, he died last January, like in L.A. Well, I kind of mentored him when he first started stand up.
I'm sorry, dude.
You know, I was the one that like, yo, come do my spot, come do my room, come feature for me. So Ken always appreciated me for that. So his family supports a lot of my shit now.
Yeah.
Because I helped him out a lot. So when I was in LA, I got to meet his manager, his agent, because he signed with Arson House,
That's
which
what I
is
heard.
Fluffy's company, and Joe Coy.
Oh yeah,
They own that management company.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna go back out there, rock some shit, shake some
Yeah.
more hands, and hopefully get signed.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, man. All the best to you, man.
You know, Fluffy like messaged me out of the blue last year. Dude,
Okay.
you're fucking funny. Because he's plugged with George Perez.
Okay.
So he got to see a lot of my shit.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
And that's what it is too. You start working with someone else, and like you said, they have a shared platform, and it starts all.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, your peers get you more work than managers and
Than
agents.
managers
a lot
and
of
agents,
times,
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
And that's another thing too, man. Like performing, like even when I'm sitting down having a regular conversation with regular people, you know, I'm a little more reserved because this comes from working at the office. You know, like we'd have, you know, I'm in the break room with my guys, like, yeah, fuck that, and then we have a meeting. I'm at the meeting. Yeah, Kate, yeah, I can have that for you by later this afternoon. Yeah, sure. You know,
You say things like, that's doable.
code switching, and you need that shit sometimes, bro. Yes,
Indubitably.
I don't think that's doable, Kate. Right? So I was, you know, I'm able to do that. And
Yeah.
to me, that shit helps, man.
Yeah.
Because put it like this, you see how we're, like I said, I'm real reserved right here. Or if we were to go to a comedy show right now in a comedy club, and you two go up and fucking rock it, I'm gonna go up there with a whole different level of energy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's a way to just, all right, I gotta perform for these motherfuckers, and you turn it on, man.
Absolutely. I think it's just great that we're in a vocation where we can do that. You can say whatever you want to say, be however you want to be. You know what I mean? Because you see people who go to work, civilian jobs, and that are necessary, but it's like, man, you got to keep it buttoned down. You got to do this. You got to abide by this.
If you don't have a big salary and you're not like like that job that I had, I didn't make a lot of money, but at 25 years old, I was making 40 grand a year. So that was fucking awesome.
That's great, yeah.
For
Yeah.
a 26-year-old with 2 kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was making like 36,000 start. That's when they got me in. So
You worked for the city for a while, didn't you?
yeah, I was there for like 13, 14 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, having that nice check, you know, I used to sit in the office like, hell yeah, my boys over here working at fucking UPS and shit like that. So yeah, you get this, you know, like, I fucking got a good ass job and shit. And then that night, I'm in a bar fucking smoking weed, drinking beer, talking shit, cracking jokes and shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was, it was a whole different, it's a whole different fucking job, man.
Right, yeah, man.
Yeah, like I had to wash my mouth at work.
Yeah.
And then at night, I'm at work talking I'm on stage talking about everybody at work.
People you see on stage like, that guy is not employable. Yeah.
Bitch, I work for the city.
I love that they were on board with it and they were like coming to your shows. They were excited about it.
You know what? That's the cool perk about being a stand-up comic, if you're good at it. Like, people at work didn't give a fuck what I would do. Like, I smoked weed every fucking morning, bro. I went to work baked every morning. Like, my wife would be like, what are you doing? I'm in the fucking closet in the bong. I'm about to leave to the train station. She's like, are you fucking crazy? I'm like, dude, I'm going to sit at my desk and pay bills, man.
I'm getting in game shape for the day.
Right?
I got to be focused.
And then, like, I would come to work. I would take these long-ass lunches, and people be like, yeah, Joey's a comedian. Like, nobody gave a fuck because I was a comedian, dude. Like, it actually helped me out.
That's just Joe.
Where's Joey? We haven't seen him in an hour. He takes long lunches. He's a comedian.
He gets a siesta. Joey gets a siesta.
Gets a siesta.
It's part of his culture. He'll be going a little longer.
Dude, before we wrap it up, there is a crazy Chicago story that I want to share.
Yeah.
Out of that building, because it was all over.
Out of the Cultural Center.
Out of the Chicago Cultural
Center. And this
Center.
is on Michigan Avenue?
Yeah, in Michigan and Washington.
Michigan and Washington. Was it the library before?
It was the original public library.
People out of Chicago, you know this
It's
building.
a beautiful building.
It's in the Untouchables. So they throw Frank Nitti off the top.
The roof. Yeah, I worked in that building. It's a beautiful building.
It is.
I worked there. I got hired under Mayor Daley's administration.
Oh, wow.
Because back
Were
then.
you in the parking lot or the parking meter deal?
I was there.
We're going to throw in.
Dude, he ruined
$3
the whole.
billion, and we're going to throw in Joey V.
Here's what people don't understand about that. He sold the parking lots. He sold the meters.
Yeah.
And then Ram won. And then they fucking got rid of our whole department. Like, it was already part of Mayor Daley's plan to.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck about the tourism department no more.
Yeah.
And then his wife died when Maggie Daley died. She worked in that building. I worked with her for a while. Maggie Daley ran the Chicago Cultural Center Fund. And she started After School Matters. Mm-hmm. So when she passed away, it was like Mayor Daley didn't give a fuck anymore. He was like, fuck this place, fuck the meters. I'm selling everything.
Fuck Chicago. I never liked it here.
And he fucked his press secretary. I don't know if you know that.
He had a black girlfriend for a while, didn't he?
Her last name is Heard, but that's the girl he was dating, yeah.
Okay.
That was his press secretary when I was working for the city, yeah.
Isn't he still with her?
I think he's still with her. Her name is
for real?
I think his name is Jacqueline Heard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So check this out, man.
He went off, man. Everything.
No, he fucking went off.
I saw him at Lim's Barbecue the other day.
No lie, after he left, that's when my job went to shit. Because Mayor Daley kept the cultural. He was the reason why the cultural center was running the way it was.
Okay.
And once him and his wife were out of it, like Rahm Emanuel took over, he didn't give a fuck.
All right, so what's coming up? We got to get everyone to follow you on your socials. I know you are posting stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram. It's Joey Villagomez, Villagomez, or Joey the Clown, one word.
Joey the Clown.
You know where they Joey the Clown Lombardo?
That's a reference.
That's where that's where the Italian kids at school threw the name at me from.
That's how
Joey
you
the
got
Clown
nickname?
Lombardo.
Oh,
the
really?
fucking hitman, yeah. From the Chicago outfit. So I just took the name.
Yeah.
Joey the Clown.
But yeah, follow me on Instagram. August 7th, it's a small venue on the north side. It's called Red Room Comedy Club.
Yeah. Oh, Red Room is
great.
great.
It's a small venue. Tickets are only $20. You know, I'm trying to pack it out.
Yeah.
Because I want to run my whole new 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So
That's
I got
room.
some good openers. I got a guy named Jeremy Stretch from El Paso. He's going to be in town, so he's going to open for me.
Very cool.
Tito, if you guys know Tito, he's hosting. Funny dude. Tito's a funny dude.
Beautiful.
So that's August 7th, one show at 7:30 p.m. And then August 8th, if you're out in Oak Park, I'm doing Paul Farver's room, the Salerno's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
doing that.
Yeah.
Great, dude.
Yeah, man.
Those are the two local gigs
Beautiful.
I got coming up.
How about you, Dwayne?
I got nothing. No, I'm
Take
going
some time off.
Yeah, I'm going to New York tomorrow. And to disappoint the significant other, in person. You know what I mean? Tired of disappointing her over the phone. And then August 5th, I'm doing. What am I doing, man? The brewery or something. You know this thing that Michael Myers books.
Oh, that Maple, the Maple.
Yes,
that's a fun room.
Maplewood Brewery. August 5th.
Yeah, it's
on Maplewood?
August 10th.
Where's it at?
It's like on the corner of Maplewood. And it's in the corner of a
Like Lincoln.
like. There's no parking there. It runs along like I think it's the fucking. Is it the river? Or yeah. So there's.
Maplewood.
You got to cut through this little narrow alley.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's right on the corner.
Okay,
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
Maplewood Brewery.
I don't drink alcohol anymore.
I don't either.
But be careful with their THC drinks. Them motherfuckers are strong.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mess around.
Because I'm a pothead. I can hang with weed.
Yeah.
But the night I did that show, I guzzled 2 of them. Mm-hmm. And dude, I got up off the seat. Man, I was flying, man. Yeah, so be careful. They got some good THC drinks in there, man.
All right, yeah. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, Maplewood Brewery, August 10th, and then just trying to book gigs, whatever. If you see me on this show, whatever show, just
follow them on the socials.
Yeah, all that stuff.
A lot of stuff coming up. I'm going to be with, I have a Sebastian gig coming up at the Wynn in Las Vegas, August 7th and 8th. And then I'm going to be in Portland at the Get Down. It's a new joint, I guess. It's more of a music place.
All right.
Portland, Oregon on August 15th. All right, you guys, we love that you tuned in and joined this ride with Joey V.
Thanks again, guys.
Good times.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget to download and
Appreciate
subscribe.
that, man.
We'd love to get some comments, some interaction. And don't forget to hydrate your skin. You know, Tiege Hanley, we always set up our guests with a nice little package of skincare products. Do you use?
I mean, I shave and I use,
Yeah.
I mean, the shit I buy at Target. But yeah, you know.
Well, we're going to get you better shit.
I put aftershave and all
This
that.
is not shit. This is Tiege Hanley. That's their slogan.
I like to
It's
stay
uncomplicated.
I like to stay well groomed and
Yeah, we're gonna set you
skin
up, man.
moisturize and all that. Yeah, hook it up.
Yeah, you're gonna be all squared away.
What did they used to call it? Metrosexual? I'm metrosexual.
Yeah.
Just because you groom and you take a bath, you're metrosexual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're hygienic.
Right.
I wipe my ass, I wipe my ass today, so I'm
All right.
metrosexual.
That is Metro.
Stick
I like
with
the
that. Yeah, keep that going. keep that streak going. No pun.
All right, guys, have a good week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Thank you.
The Pat McGann Show is brought to you by the Pat McGann Show team. Producer Paula Thornton. Showrunner Tom Bambera. Audio engineer Tommy Grant. Video production Eddie Perez. Video and audio editor Madeline Curlis. Organic content manager George Moster. Recorded at Tiege Hanley Studios in Chicago, Illinois.